Okay, ladies and gentlemen, right now what you're seeing is a recording of me finishing Sonic the Hedgehog 2 for the first time with no debug mode, no cheat codes, no chaos emeralds, standard version of the game. Even if you had the chaos emeralds, it would not make a difference for the way you beat the game. I'm 30 years old. This is the first video game I've ever played in my entire life, and I'll show off really quickly. I have a beautiful background of Sonic Adventure 2 here, which is kind of symbolic, I guess, to what I'm talking about, because it's the last SEGA console released Sonic game, and the second most iconic game in the franchise besides maybe this one. So yeah, now the footage might be a little funky looking here because it's currently copying pasting over to this external hard drive. Right there, it's an 8 terabyte because I'm trying to save all the gameplay footage that I can. Right there, see my files? That's my, yeah, yep. So if I go to SEGA Genesis here, I have other games. I haven't played all these yet, but I have the Streets of Rage footage right here for the future, for when I want to talk about the game. I just need to record the SEGA CD version with a friend later. And I did do Sonic 1. I've beaten Sonic 1 before multiple times, no problemo. This is just the one I finally recorded, right? So, yeah, sure, we'll do Sonic 1. And I did get Sonic 1 with all the Chaos Emeralds, because it has the best ending when you do it. That's why. So if we're just going to fast forward really quick. Oh, no, that's the demo. Ooh, okay. Sorry. And I guess I'll showcase Sonic 1 a bit because I want to give this guy some more time to copy and paste. So that way I can showcase it a little bit better. So later on, let's see. Okay, fast forward, dang it. Just get to the... Hold on a minute. Alright, here's the best ending for Sonic 1. Yes, this is my footage. Like I said, I've beaten Sonic 1 and 3 on the Genesis a lot before. A lot. Because they're not too challenging to get, especially Sonic 3. It's not too challenging to get the best ending. Sonic 1 kind of is, because the special stages are a little poo-poo, but that's okay. So there you go, that proves like I got all the cast emeralds already, because you saw them. There's 6 of them only in the first game, in case we don't know that. Fast forward to the credits, and then you're going to see Eggman jumping on the... Oh, what the hell? Okay. Let's see. My capture thing is a little... Oh, damn it, come on. Oh, it went back to when I... What the hell? Okay, go back just a bit. That's the prototype game. The prototype release that came out, I think, in 2022 or 20... I don't remember what year it was. Oh, no, wait, hold on. That was right. That was right. These are the credits. So we're going to fast forward a bit. I'll just let it play here because it's a pain in the butt to fast forward around. I wish I just recorded off my Genesis, but I was caught in the moment. I was really excited. Because, yeah, I beat Sonic 2 before a ton of times as well. Like, I beat it on all their versions and ports. I think the first time I ever beat the game... The first time I ever beat Sonic 2 was on the 360 with the Genesis Collection release. So, yeah, I guess I could talk about my history really quick. With a friend of mine when he spent the night. And that doesn't really count because I was using save states, but I guess it does count because it's still Sonic 2. To me, it's like, look, if do whatever it is for you, for what it takes to finish a game. If you want to finish it, if you want to use cheat codes, if you want to use save states, if you want to use mods, whatever, I don't care. Just do it and have fun. You know what I mean? Games shouldn't be meant to be super challenging. It's not an endurance test, and even so, see, and you got Eggman jumping at the end. That also proves I got the best ending. So, anyways, so it doesn't really matter to me for how you personally finish a game. Let's go Sonic Hedgehog 2. So, anyways, yeah, the 360 version, that was the first time I ever finished the game. And then the, it's only 11 minutes long. So, okay, so yeah, I got a game over right in the beginning. Oh, nice. I just got a message from my friend. So yeah, I had like, I think 7 continues in the beginning. And and as you quickly saw, I already used a handful. This might be when I do it. I don't know. But yeah, this is my gameplay footage right here off my Genesis, and I just can't believe it. Like I've always wanted to beat this game, like legitimately, you know. Nothing wrong with using the cheat codes because they're in the game. They give them to you. So and that is a very fair point. Oh, I think this is definitely it because I remember I quickly got through Mecha Sonic and I was like, I'm ready to do this shit, and so or Silver Sonic, whatever his name is, and so there's my little cats, by the way, or little animals fishing up there, and so yeah, I'm going kind of fast, but I couldn't believe I actually did it. Like I thought for sure I was gonna, you know, have to use debug mode and cheat codes and stuff all over again like I normally do, but nope, I actually did it. And I'm gonna play the game again with Sonic alone, and this time I'm gonna try to get the Chaos Emeralds with Super Sonic. I can do it with Tails on. It just takes more time, is all. So yeah, and these DVDs only record up to 2 hours, so I don't want to risk this playthrough is like an hour and a half long, I think. So I think yeah, it's like roughly about that long. So it's nice that I just get to sit back, relax, and watch this. And then here we go again. This is if you heard my computer humming, so. But this is what it was copying off of. This is my own DVD of my Mega Drive footage right here. So, or Genesis footage. I mean, I can't really... I may not be able to convince everybody this is my gameplay footage, but it is. I mean, why do you care if it isn't? You know what I mean? It is. No, I really did beat the game. Like, I'm just so... taken aback because this is the most important. This is like one of the most, and this is technically the most important game ever to me. Even though I don't always think about it or like acknowledge it, to me that game will always be Shenmue for sure. But this is the first game I've ever played in my entire life. If it wasn't for Sonic 2, I wouldn't care about Shenmue. I wouldn't care about video games in general. I wouldn't care about what I'm doing here on YouTube. I wouldn't care about a lot of things if it wasn't for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. You know, I don't think I would care a lot about art the same way I do. I don't think I would care a lot about movies or film or, you know, like just animation and just stuff that I love. Like, I don't know. It's all a little bit connected. Sonic is like at least the first cartoon character besides maybe Superman that I can remember, or Bugs Bunny, that I remember seeing as a kid, like ever. He's at least the first video game character I've ever seen in my entire life. He is. And he's like the first character that ever like really, that could ever like really like resonate with. And then, pretty much, yeah, that I can remember. And I mentioned Superman and Bugs Bunny because I watched Kids WB growing up on Saturday morning cartoons, and we didn't have cable television, and they were a big part of that, like, a big part of that era. But yeah, my uncle, he gave us a SEGA Genesis, and this is like the first game I played besides Sonic 1. And, yeah, I just can't believe I finally beat it. And just last week or two, I went to his house with my cousins, and my cousin Joe showed me the games in the Genesis all over again. Oh, okay, so it wasn't this run. Okay. Plus, I'm like legitimately fucking off, so I think that's another way to prove this is my gameplay footage. But here I'm just gonna fast forward a bit. Okay. But yeah, look at that. No cheat codes, no nothing. I'm just playing the game normally. Oh yeah, and there's the ending. So. Yeah, so I'll play it here, and then you guys can see for yourself. Like, 2 lives left. That's pretty symbolic because it's Sonic the Hedgehog 2. You get it? A lot of 2s going on. But I beat it with 2,000 points, and I couldn't. I was like, holy shit, 3,000 points now. I couldn't believe I just did that. Oh my god! Like it's like a pinch me moment. Like I've beaten this game before a lot of times. This is not my first rodeo, no, but I never beat it like this. No cheat code, like just legitimate built-in honorable way, I guess you could say. Which I mean, if you use cheat codes, that's still technically built into the game. That's still the like built-in legitimate honorable way to finish a game. I mean, technically speaking, yeah, I guess it's like using the war pipes in Mario 1. Like, do you really look down on people who do that? I don't. So, yeah, no, but this is a hard-ass game. So I'm really thankful Sonic Team definitely made this game a little bit more. Well, you know, I'm really thankful Sonic Team gave you options to like use that stuff. But yeah, I just can't believe it. I really fucking did it, guys. I really freaking did it. 26 years, 25 to 26 years later in my life. Goddamn. Like, I was 4 years old. I was 4 years old when I first played this game. Now I'm 30, so yeah. Yep, 1998 till now. That's crazy, guys. Hell yeah. What a great ending. You know, I think Sonic Team should have given the cast member ending the part where Tails catches Sonic and then he jumps off and then he transforms into Super Sonic. Because that would have like given people more incentive to like tell others you definitely have to get the Chaos Emeralds in this game because then you truly get the best ending. You get the good ending and then you get the best ending. That's how it should have been instead of the bad ending. That's not a bad ending. That's a great ending. That's, to me, I think the Chaos Emerald ending is a bad ending because Sonic's giving Tails the middle finger, which is kind of crappy. I don't like that. How can he go Super Sonic? He doesn't have a Chaos Emerald. He doesn't have any rings with him. He doesn't have any rings. He needs 50 rings to turn Super Sonic. He's got 0 rings in that boss fight. So it's like, what the hell? You know what I mean? All right, obviously I'm being a little silly, but I'm also bringing up a really good point there. Oh, and there's some awesome Star Wars imagery for you guys. But yeah, thank you all for watching that. I'm gonna rename these. But yeah, I had like a handful of continues before this. I don't know. I don't remember how many. I think I had like up to 10 or something. I don't know. But yeah, I can't believe I really beat Sonic 2. Blows my goddamn mind. I just here we'll use this as like the last image of the video, the logo. No, go back. That's the game. Yeah, there we go. I just can't believe it. I can't believe it. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for listening, and have a great one. Take care, and bye-bye.